you've read the title, you get the gist. Let's get started. Yes, I stole this from Swag. Large open areas, long distances, and wide sight lines provide both the ideal environment for anyone who's a sniper and a perfect representation of Sandstorm's gameplay for new players. The sprawled, urban environments, with the only high ground being buildings and plenty of fun locations to play in, assuming your team can get across this stupid bridge. New World Interactive states that Insurgency Sandstorm takes place in a fictional Middle Eastern setting. However, it is contradicted by the fact that Outskirts is modeled off of real-world Detroit. If you have any positive input towards this map, I will remind you that such opinions are strong evidence towards your need to summon you some bitches. Earnestly the most competitive and balanced option on any given map vote roster. The number one map for being a marksman or the number one map for being a breacher entirely depends on where you are standing in regards to the main street. The common opinion is either that Ministry is the greatest map in the Insurgency franchise, or you will literally leave the lobby if it wins the vote. The setting aesthetic of a factory from a Live Leaks video gives you a pretty good idea of what's going to happen if you're in the open for more than 2 seconds of this map. Funny that half the camo schemes in the game are woodland, and yet they only work on one level. Featuring the large main street of Precinct, except all the buildings are on one side and being on the other is an effective death sentence. Rumor has it the devs decided to balance out the massive sightlines by making it so you can't see shit past 60 meters with a scope. If you thought that Tideway had a dog shit color palette and wanted them to do better in the next update, I am sorry. If you didn't want to get this map, then you shouldn't have voted fucking random. 50 cal machine gun emplacements, incredible graphics and performance, and the most unbelievable part of Citadel is that at some point people were asking for this one. Gap, more like gay.